Today's video is going to discuss 1-5 equations. This first equation we're going to use order of operations to help us solve it. So I'm going to solve inside the parentheses first, and then we'll deal with this exponent. This is 7 minus 4 times 4 is 16 minus 10 plus n equals 10. 16 minus 10 is 6. So this becomes 7 minus 6 plus n equals 10. Next I'm going to solve 7 minus 6. This is 1 plus n equals 10. Now some of you may know what the answer for n is. 1 plus something equals 10. If not, you could subtract 1 from both sides, and you should get n equals 9. Now I'm going to have you practice one. Please pause the video at this time to practice this problem. Order operation tells me to solve this side first, so I'm going to do 2, which is inside the parentheses, and m. And then over here, 18 plus 4 is 22 plus m. Now we need to subtract m from both sides, which would cancel this out, and I'm left with 22 equals m. I now want to talk about a few special circumstances. So in this particular problem, again using order of operation, 3 plus 2 is 5, so this is 5n plus 6 equals 5n plus 7. Now some of you may realize or see what the problem here is going to be, but if I were to subtract 5n from both sides, I end up with 6 equals 7. If I were to subtract 6 from both sides, I end up with 5n equals 5n plus 1. No matter what happens, I'm always going to have something on this side that does not equal something on this side. When you get to a point where there is no way that this could possibly be true, so these will never actually be equal, your answer is the empty set. And the way we write the empty set is a 0 with a slash, diagonal slash through it. Please make sure you do not do a 0 with a straight line through it. That's actually a Greek letter that we often use in geometry. This is the empty set. Now another interesting example, and I apologize, there's a lot of parentheses in this one. So I'm going to use order of operations to get myself here, but this is 2 times 3h plus 6 equals, and if I solve this, this becomes 3h plus 6 inside of the brackets times 2. Now, if you remember, the distributive property doesn't matter what side it's on, we're still going to distribute. I'll switch colors on us. Some of you may already kind of see what's happening here, but this is going to become 6h plus 12, and this is going to become 6h plus 12. Now, what you could do is subtract 6h from both sides, you end up with 12 equals 12. You could subtract 12 from both sides, you end up with 6h equals 6h. Either way, no matter what I do, this side will always equal this side. So when that happens, and there's not one answer, but in fact any number that I substitute in here for h will work, this is where I write all real numbers. And the idea is that any number will work. I apologize. Okay, and so I can put any number I want in here for h, whether it's 1/2, whether it's 1,000,000, whether it's -6, this side will always equal this side. So my answer is all real numbers. Now I'm going to give you 2 problems like this to practice. Please pause the video at this time to practice these problems. All right, I'm going to move quickly through this, but this becomes 36 plus 9t. And on this side, this becomes 9t plus 36. Either way, both of these will always be equal, so this one is all real numbers. Now, you may be able to guess what's going to happen down here, but this is 32k plus 45, and this is 32k minus 10. These two sides will never be equal. This one is the empty set. All right, thank you for watching the video. I'll see you in class tomorrow.